Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and add in our winning logic and then some restart. Yes. So first of all, we want to set our game over to be false. Let me add it over here before the font. Bear with me. So game over boolean false like this. Cool. And now let's go back and then let's create a function. I want to put this function after everything that we have done, because of priorities. Yes, I didn't follow my this one. Variable it should have been top. But yeah, let's move it. So we say define show game over. Once again, it's for priority. Like this is the last thing we really want to think about. That's why it's the last function before our game. Yeah. So we blitz our background. Yes, we can't do anything without our background. And again, blitz takes in surface and then coordinate positions. And we say text equals font dot render. Another f string. We say let me see what are we saying. Winner like this. Winner wins. That makes sense, no? And maybe press R to restart like this. So this is good. And then once again we say true and then we say white. Those are the colors we are working with. Yes. And now we have to place the text to the screen. So now our first element is going to be text, and then where do we want to put it? So we'll say, let me see, width over 2. Again, we are going for true center minus text dot get width. Yes. Whenever we say get something, like we can basically get the height of all our, should I say, objects divided by 2 again, and then we say height over 2. So yes, basically width divided by 2 and then height divided by 2, and then we subtract the weight of our text, as I've been saying, to account for true position. And then now we update our display. I think we can update our display. Sorry, the display. Yeah, dot update like this. And now we are going to add another check. So we say waiting is equal to true. Yes, waiting is equal to true. Whatever the hell is that? Waiting is equal to true. And then while waiting, I think of it like just how our game runs. Let me see. For events, now this is what we are doing our actual checks for the game over, like events dot get. I think yes, events dot get. If event dot type is equal to, let me see, quit. Yes, I've written this enough times. I shouldn't be. Say Pygame, just quit our game. So Pygame dot quit. I guess. Okay. Now we return false. And if our event dot type. So this is where you are going to check for whatever letter you set as the restart event. So we are going to check if our key is equal to kr. Yes, this is how it is in Pygame. So kr is like our r key. So if our key is equal to r, and we return true, which is an error, I see. Return true like this, then we can reset our, should I say, FPS again to keep things smooth, because we are restarting. I don't know if you get my point. So let's initialize our clock again, and yes, that should be that. But I don't get okay. our key is also an event. And let's see, watch master. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Yes, so that's that. Yes, now we have our function. We can go into our game loop and then handle all of that. And for here, I don't know if to let's go last. Um, right after all our checks, we're not calculating stuff. Yes, giving you more important than. So let's say somewhere here. Okay, this will do. And say if player score is greater than or equal to our winning score or keeper. This at this point, this is really English. Like I don't think that's really explaining the stuff. Winning score. Winner equals player. So player like this. And now if player okay, let me see if I can do this and put this in one line. Let's see. So if player score is also, let me see, greater than or equal to our winning score, else okay, keeper, sorry, like this. So think of it like that's the opposite. And then to be a good exercise, if you can try to run, if you can try to run it in, you can try to write it in simpler terms if you are really confused or anything like that. And now you can say game over is equal to true. Now I think about it again. If we say game over here, how will we play it? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, so now that we have set our game over to true, we can now do another check for our game over. So if game over like this, we say run is equal to true, game over, our function that we used, and then we pass in our winner. Simple as that. And then we say if run, so player score equal to 0, and then our keeper score equal to 0. Because mind you, our game over can have two outcomes. They might decide to play again. So we want to keep everything. We want to reset everything for them. Yeah, let me put it like that. So our positioning our speed to say reset ball. Call our reset ball function like that. And then we say game over equals false. Yes. We don't want any infinitus. Yes. Now this should work for a whole game. Yes. A good old mother of errors. Let's see what you have for me. Okay. Scores are tracking. But someone needs to get to 10 though, so that I can check. I think I'm going to bottle the game. Oh, well, not really bottle. I'm going to throw the game. Yes. 5. You said our winning condition is 10, right? 9. Let's see. 10. Keeper wins. Press R to restart. See R. And that's that. Yes, now I want to try to win. It might take a while. I feel like the video has gone on like too long. But bear with me. I hope my explanations were very detailed. Apart from the whole mathematics stuff, like yes, I'll make a separate video on that, and I'll be able to dive more into details. If I dive into details right now, I'm thinking of the time this has already taken. I'm going to skip what and yeah, trying to make sure that everybody really understands. Yeah, so let's try to win. Yes, and I hope you had fun. Let me give you some, should I say, assignments. I want you to take this and then draw the goal net, at the bottom there, and then make it like a soccer match. So now both parties can score against each other. Yes, but you need the math for that too. Right? Like I said, you can do your research. Okay, yeah, so that's that, and that works.